All right, guys. So, Causey in the country again. I'm sure you guys are probably tired of seeing this beautiful red beard right here. So we did a video on the Tomahawk turbo blower mosquito thing. I used Invitec Italia. Bought the Tomahawk. The Tomahawk's okay. It hasn't broke down on me yet, but if it gets too hot, it doesn't want to run right. The on-off switch didn't work, which we did have a guy reach out to us and send us the switch. We didn't even ask for it. I am going to fix that. I got to do a video on it. I think I'm going to start using it more of a spare though, because it's reliable, but not if you're going to do 6 mosquito jobs in a day. It's just like last time I tried to use it, get to like the 3rd job, it was hot outside. It's 97 degrees outside. I crank it and I'm running, and it starts spitting and sputtering. It's like it doesn't want to run good. I have to take it off. I have to walk all the way back to the truck and take it off, and that's if I'm already a plumb on the other side of the yard. I got to walk back, get it where I can get it off my back, and crank it again. And I don't like that. The Invitec Italia lasted a couple years, but if you buy like a steel or something like that, they usually run really good. I mean, a lot of people in the pest control industry use the steel blowers. They say great things about them. I haven't heard anybody say anything about the Mosquito. I still plan on buying a Mosquito gas power, but they're about $1,000. This is so I ordered what they call the Mist-X. We did a video on this Mist-X, purchasing this, and showed you guys all the parts to it. So it comes with this, some Velcro, piece of tubing, this piece, and an on-off valve. All of this was like $189, $179. I'm sorry, there's not $179 worth of parts here. If it's made of gold or titanium or diamonds or something, then yeah, sure. So, but we bought the Mist-X because I'm getting sick and tired of gas-powered stuff, and I'm going to try. I'm not a big battery. I am when it comes to solar and stuff. Like, solars are great. I have 2 200-watt panels hooked on our boat. We've done videos on that. Not a big fan of some battery-powered stuff. I have battery-powered backpack sprayers, but this are all the parts that we're going to need for what I'm about to open, which is going to be and it works with different models, they say it does, but I bought this for the first time so I could see what the parts were like, and we're going to create our own because I'm going to have more than just one of these, and I'm going to try out different leaf blowers. But I did buy the Ego 56-volt leaf blower, and that is what is in this box. So we're going to open it up, and it's kind of double boxed here. So this one was $239. It has the Arc Lithium 56-volt battery in it. It's got variable speed, 650 CFM, 4 amp hour battery. I bought an extra battery for this leaf blower. It was a 5 amp hour. And I bought an extra charger too, because like I said, we're going to be using it. I can't be having a battery die without having a backup. But $239 for this. Got a 5-year warranty on it. I do believe this product, now it's made in China, but so is DeWalt. If you look at DeWalt, the place of manufacturer is usually China. I don't know how all that works, but the Egos are supposed to be really good leaf blowers. And so we're going to unbox this. This for $239 comes with the leaf blower, the charger, and the battery. Supposed to. We're going to find out when we open the box here. So I do like the way they look. I've always liked the way they look. So you're going to have this different tip that you can put on it too. So we got that. This is your main main part that's going to come out from it. Here is your instructions, and this is going to be the battery, no doubt, because it's heavy, just about like the other one I got. I already have the other battery charged, so I will be able to turn this on just to see kind of how well it blows out and stuff. But this is the battery. This is the 56-volt battery. Has your this one will have to be charged. That's neat. So I didn't know. I fully charged the other one, And when I hit the button, it was a green circle all the way around it, and it stayed on for a while like it is right now. And I was like, how do I turn it off? And I kind of kept hitting it and holding it in. I thought maybe you turn the battery on, then you put it on. But this just simply shows you how much battery power is in here. So this one's got 2 bars. Once it's fully charged, it'll be a green ring all the way around it. So this is the battery. Pretty hefty. It's not super heavy, but I mean it's a big battery. It's a 56-volt battery. So your charger is going to look like this. And again, I've got 2 of these. I went ahead and ordered an extra charger and an extra battery with it. No, they're not cheap, but compared to some of the others, they're, you know, some of them are kind of pricey. It's not horrible, but I spent a decent amount of money. But I've got to have it for work, so obviously I'm going to use it as a tax write-off because that's all it's going to be used for the most part. And then you have the blower itself. Now, this particular blower has a turbo button. I'm about to box this cat up and ship him off. So, this is the basic looks of the blower. It powers... So the battery, the ARC lithium 56-volt, can power 50 other tools, as it says on here, if you've got the Ego brand. So, you know, may start buying a lot of Ego stuff just so I can reuse the batteries. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be self-explanatory. I'm not even going to open up the directions. This is going to be another tip. This will be the tip we're using. So this thing is going to, looks like, just like this, and it just clips on like that. So really easy to take apart, which is great because I need as much room on my truck as I can get. It's already full, and the Tomahawk takes up all kinds of room. It's a gas-powered engine. So then these pieces even clip on. I like that. So this will be the piece we're using. Let me make sure I've got it right. That's really the only way it can go. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't have it exactly lined up. So this is the tip we're going to be using, but you can also put this tip on. Like we could take this one off right here and put this one on. It just snaps on, and you press this little button right here to pull it off, so you can interchange it. Depending on what you're blowing, we're using ours as a mosquito mister. That's why we bought the Mist X thing. So what's supposed to happen is you don't have to take this apart, but what will happen is this piece is going to go on here like this, and I'm wondering, let me take this off. I may not even need this piece, and I'm thinking not, because I'm thinking this is probably going to work a little better. But these screws right here, which looks like it's an Allen wrench, this is basically going to go up on there. We're going to tighten this down. This is, I'm not 100% sure. This is going to be one of the things. I don't know if it controls how much mist is coming out, but this is basically going to go here. Then you're going to, this hose is essentially going to run up. So like this is going to go basically in there. This is going to come up. The idea of this machine was, and we may have to cut it, I don't know, is you're going to run all this back. This is going to be run through your, this will basically be on this end, but again, we'll probably cut the hose. This controls the flow of chemical. This end, I don't think I even have to do anything with, because I'm pretty sure the My Four Sons will automatically, this is a quick connect, and then of course you've got all these different adapters and hoses, and they got the Allen wrench right here, so I actually could put it on, but I'm going to turn the leaf blower on for you guys so you can kind of see the leaf blower aspect of it. I don't know that I'm going to get around and blow a bunch of stuff around. It's wet outside anyway, so it's been raining all morning. It comes with the Allen wrench to put it on for 180 bucks at Better, which I've got. Okay, well I stuck it in there, and evidently it is going to stay on there. So I'm not going to pull it off. I guess somehow maybe it grips it. I have no idea. But this piece essentially is going to go this way. And I'm just wanting to see, this was one of the leaf blowers they recommended for it to go on. So we're going to see how well this tip fits on here. It's got these screws that are going to essentially tighten down around it. Now, I don't know. We're going to find out if it'll at least tighten on there. Okay, yeah, it's definitely going to tighten around on there, especially once I get, I don't really want to poke a hole or anything in it. I don't know if it's got a soft tip. It's not like you need anything, as long as it doesn't blow off while you're trying to use it. You got one on the bottom here. Tighten it around. But my idea is, I'm pretty sure I can find some PVC or some, like you're going to buy like 2-inch drain pipe, 3-inch drain pipe, and then you can get the deducers so that you can connect them all. I'm pretty sure I can go to the hardware store and make my own end to go on this fairly easily. And then this piece to create on the end wouldn't be too hard either. You basically be covering that. You could drill a hole in the top of it and feed a hose or some sort of control valve to control liquid that's once you turn your backpack on, it goes in here, because essentially you're going to use this with a backpack sprayer. And of course I didn't get it super straight, but that is definitely not coming off of there. So I'm going to pull it back off, and we're going to get the fresh battery and turn this on. But it looks like this is going to fit fairly easy. And again, guys, I think you could probably make this thing by yourself if you're, pretty good around just plumbing or tools. And I mean, just a basic knowledge would probably get you where you need to go. You do a lot of it because I've got tanks, I've got sprayers, I got pumps, I got, you're kind of always trying to figure stuff out. The tank that's on the back of my Titan, I just bought the tank, installed my own pump, I made my whole own termite rig. I don't believe in spending $1,500 or $2,000 or $3,000 even on some of these gas powered things when you can buy. I got a 100-gallon tank on mine. Some people don't even have a 100-gallon tank. I put it all together, put it on my termite trailer. I plan on doing another one, and it works great. I've used it for 5 years now, and no issues, no nothing like that. So once I do buy the parts and figure this thing out, I will try to do another video on how you can kind of create your own. If you want to buy the Mystex version, I don't have a problem with it. I just think that the parts, $189 is too expensive. $75, I'd probably buy it all day long. But $189, that's still a little bit much. This is that quick connect I was telling you guys about that is going to essentially get hooked up to everything too. But let me go grab the battery to this. Alright, so here's the leaf blower. The battery's going to go on it, just like this right here. So fits pretty good. It shows it's fully charged right when you put it on. Does have a turbo mode button. On off is the switch that's right here. Scared the crap out of that. That cat went. So you have an on-off button. You can turn it on all the way high. Then you have a turbo button that you're able to hit right here. So you've got your turbo button. You've got on-off. So basically you turn this switch and you just crank it up to it's variable speed, so you can kind of control it. So we're going to turn it on a low setting like that. And we're going to hit the turbo button. Well, that's got my son's approval because he said he couldn't breathe and I seen him gasping for air. So
You kept chasing me too.
I didn't even run. I ain't moved. So, again, guys, I'm just messing around with it for now. I'm not going to take it outside. It's wet. But the turbo button's pretty cool. It really, like, you can turn this on, but when you hit that turbo button, it really just starts sucking the wind out of it. So, I'm going to hit the battery button here. Still green all the way around. So this is the one that I have fully charged. I will be plugging the other one up. And, you know, if I want to direct it even more, I've got a wider one that's kind of more directed like this. And so I'm pretty sure if I turned it on right now, I'd probably blow the camera back there behind the, behind the stove. So, but yeah, this is the Ego 56 volt, 650 CFM. Kind of has a neat little stand on the bottom of it too, so that when you set it down, it doesn't rest on the tube. It just kind of, you know, you're not putting any weight or pressure on the tube. The stand just holds everything up off the ground, including the battery. So yeah, we're gonna, as soon as I get this put together, as far as the being able to do the Mosquito jobs, we're gonna get it all hooked up, show you guys how it's gonna work. I did not buy this for a leaf blower, guys, so I'm not really in particular on showing you all how much it's gonna blow leaves and dirt and grime and all of that stuff around. It will still do it, and I can still use all the pieces and parts to it because I can take this off if I have to. But for the most reason, I bought it to use it as a mosquito mister, and it's going to hook to the My Four Sons backpack. So we're going to get it all hooked up, do a video on it, show you guys how it works. The battery. So a lot of you are probably like, how long is it going to last? Well, it tells you online when you buy it. Now, I do not know. It is up to 70 minutes, and it is a brushless motor that's in this. Now, if you use the turbo button, I think it drastically reduces how long the battery lasts. I'm going to say it lasts like, I'm wanting to say it was like 20 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes if you use the turbo button. And I could be wrong. It could be longer. I'm not going to essentially be using the turbo button. I will be using it all the way up on high. If I feel like I need to hit an area a little bit better, I'll hit the turbo button. But short of that, we will see how long one battery lasts. Again, that's why I got two. I may end up buying a third one. That way I can keep them charged and keep them going. They do have quick chargers for them and stuff. But yeah, this is the Ego 650 CM, which is cubic foot a minute. So anyway, that is the Ego leaf blower. We will do an update of it when we get the Mist-X system hooked up and kind of show you how that works compared to the Tomahawk. So you guys have a blessed day, and we will see you on the next video.